All right, what's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit the like button, turn the notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. If you aren't following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me at TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X. Even now, Patreon at Shar's Reality number 6. If you aren't following my backup page, go ahead and follow me at Shar's World number 6. Hello, this is not a chat for children. So if you're a child, you probably should exit stage left. We do not entertain children. Hello to all my day ones. Hello to all my flip floppers. And hello to all my newcomers. What's up, checkmates? What's up? Y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. Let's see who's in the chat. Give me 1 second, guys, because I was waiting on this call and the person just called back. So give me a second. I knew that would happen as soon as I got on live, but just give me a second. All right, all right. I'm so sorry for the ones that's just coming in. I was waiting a while for that call to try to help somebody out. And they called back right in the middle of my live. So I do apologize. Hi, Shirley. How are you? Hi, Miss Nina. How are you? Jazzy J in the building. What's up? Hi, Sherry. How are you? Coco Eyes, welcome to the chat, baby. Welcome to the chat. I see you, Mama Bees. What's up? Hill 75 L Mick. What's up? Make it do what it do. Shirley, I think I got you, but if I didn't, hello to you again. KC in the building. What's up, boo thing? What's up? Trish K in the building. What's up? Yeah, y'all in here. Go ahead and share the live. Go ahead and share the live that so folks can know I'm over here doing some amazing things. If you have not gotten a chance to follow my backup page, I strongly encourage you to get on board because we're going to say whatever the hell we want to say over there. All right. So listen, y'all, I had a lot of stuff going on. You know, my baby went to prom. If you follow me on Instagram, you were able to see some pictures over there. My second baby, right? Because I have two graduating this year. So my second baby went to prom, so we were able to get that done, which consumed the end of the month for me, honestly, because he was worse than the girls. Okay. I also had a childhood friend who passed away, which was very unfortunate. I'm 37, he's 37. I don't know him as a grown man, evident social media, but I knew him as a child, which really hit hard for me because when my mama passed, he was the first person after I called my family and say, "Hey, she's gone." He was the first person that called me through Facebook and says, "I know what your mother meant to you." And I just, the moment 6 months ago when he posted on social media, he said that he was diagnosed with some form of cancer. I don't want to say what it was because I honestly do not remember. He was the first person. I immediately called him through Facebook, and he even did an interview with me on my podcast right before that. But I was the first person, one of the first person to probably call him to return that favor and say, "Hey, are you okay? Are you all right?" And he just, posted social media pictures of him like filled with inflammation. And it was a hard road, I'm assuming. Well, I think the day before yesterday, the Lord has called him home. It's unfortunate because he has two kids, all under the age of probably 13, if I can be fair. And it just sucks, right? And it just hurt. It just, just let you know that you don't know the day or time that Christ is going to call you home. So you never know. So while we're celebrating, accomplishments, and we're also still celebrating my engagement, we also, that was aggrieved because that young man knew my entire family. So, like I said, we are, hit with ups and downs, right? So as the new month is in, let's try to do things a little bit differently if we haven't done so. But listen, do you, right? Be you. Do you continue to be you if that's your MO? But if you could change anything about the month before, go ahead and do that. I encourage you to do so because life is too short. You never know if you're going to have time to fix that, right? So I just wanted to throw that out there before we have this conversation about love and marriage Huntsville. And that's it, gang. That's it. Um, Let's see. Hi, Sandra. How are you? And welcome to the chat. I see you, CDW. What's up? Listen, I missed y'all. I was tapping in. I was tuned in. Okay, y'all know I don't skip a beat. I definitely was tuned in through other people, content creators that I do watch here on YouTube or over on Instagram, where the updating usually go on at. I was watching y'all. I'm in loop. What's going on, baby? But it's time to stop playing, right? It's time to stop playing. But the first thing I wanted to talk about, we're going to start at the 10-minute mark, guys. The first thing that I wanted to really talk about was this thing with Sunny and Moses and Destiny. Okay, I it was given begging, desperate, tell me what I want to hear kind of energy. And I teach my daughters not to beg. I teach my daughters to not be available for people that's unavailable to them. I teach my daughters not to go digging in somebody else's backyard because, baby, you might dig up something that you weren't bargaining for, right? So I can't take this whole situation serious rather than saying the person serious. But Moses is given opportunities. Shout out to Empress because I was just over at her live. She gave a lot of informative information. But I already had my live scheduled, so I was going in another direction, and I want to kind of stay on that topic, right? Um, so with that being said, I'm trying to find my link, but I can't find it for save my life. But anyway, neither here nor there. It was given desperate. Like I have a problem with grown women that just be out here like begging. What was it, baby? Do you love me? Like, tell me how you love. I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. Nor do I teach my daughters to be hungry or desperate for a dude. Okay. And I know that's your husband. I get it. Okay. But It's getting a little contradicting. Okay, it's contradicting, contradicting yourself as he continues to do as well with these dumb behind interviews that he continue to do. I don't know what you guys motive is to continue to do these interviews, but I think y'all need to go sit over there, right? Put yourself on timeout, and I think you guys need to take a pause, because a lot of the stuff that they're doing and saying on these interviews, as in Sunny and Moses, is just the math ain't math, and it is really putting you guys in a worse light than what you were before we even started to watch the new episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, so I'm a whole woman, right? And I like to consider myself that. And I stand on business, dignity, respect, and self character, right? And when I see a lot of these women just throwing themselves at these men, I just can't take you serious. So, like I said, um, baby, this one clip just got me all toggled up in my feet. Okay. Loretta, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. You guys are all still speaking to one another. Shar, you and his family are in my prayers. Oh, thank you so much. I will try to attend the funeral. Like I said, he was a friend. As a matter of fact, what's the funny about it all? Casey, was when we were in middle school. We graduated from middle school together, eighth grade, right? When we were in middle school, he was my middle school boyfriend, right? And he used to go to the local discount store there, which is funny now, right? He used to go to the local discount store there, and if anybody remember around 37, that's around my age, you guys can probably relate to buying the jewelry from the local discount stores, and you can get your initials put in the jewelry. And every birthday, every type of Valentine's Day, I would have something of that nature, presented to me at the school cafeteria. So, he was a decent dude. Now, when I started my podcast, and I was still single at that time, right? He started to, try to make his shot, but we were, shoot his shot rather. We were on two pages and two sides of the track. So, I definitely did not give that a second thought. I just kept on trucking. It was very, really, really, really nice to see him via Zoom, right? But it wasn't nothing I can do for him and he can do for me. We outgrew each other. I knew him as a seventh grader, and I definitely did not know him as a grown man, and I wasn't interested in doing so. His lifestyle was a lot different than what I was bargaining for and what I was looking for. No shade to the deceased, but I'm just saying, I just know him as a seventh grader, and boy, did we have some good times. So that's what I'm basing it off. And I don't know what's wrong with people that just go on people pages and, oh, I remember when we smoked the biggest blunt. I remember when we got toasted, we couldn't get up. Oh, I remember when we fell down the steps together. Why don't y'all get off folks' pages like that? Because this is somebody's real family and not just their bro. And y'all need to get the hell off their pages, spewing all that negativity into the air. Okay, if he get toasted, why you gotta tell the whole world that he got toasted? You know what I mean? So I can't take, some people serious. And it's just like the clout chasing. Why you want to be clouting off somebody that's just passed on to go on to see Jesus? Like, that's just mind blowing to me. Folks are crazy, honey. I be like, where is your mama at? What's wrong with you? Why you doing that? Okay. Oh, I was the first one up to the hospital. Who the hell cares who got there first? As long as he got comfort, as long as he had company until he closed his eyes and went on to see Jesus, well, what are we talking about? I'm confused. Child, I just can't. I'm like, y'all, these people, I can't take y'all serious. Okay. It's just a joke for me. I just can't take it serious. Okay. I just can't. But anyway, happy Sunday, everyone. If you haven't, please hit the like button. Yes, please do, please do, please do. So first thing first, like I said, Sunny and Moses is on this road to clear their name. I don't know what's that about. I'm not sure where they're trying to go with that. But like I said, I advise them to sit this one out, because this is going to get bad for them and worse sooner. And it's going to get bad sooner than later. Okay. And they had any kind of sense, I would probably leave this one alone. Because here's what I think. Destiny is the only one crying right now. Oh, I was with you and you went over there, you slept with this person and you did that. And she slept with you while I was still with you. Destiny is the only one right now that we can see publicly crying. However, I do not, under no circumstances, believe that she'll be the only one about to tell her story. Because while Mr. Moses and Sunny has an agenda, in my opinion, to get their name out there, get people to, roar that way, I also believe that that's going to awake a lot of women that he may have played on their top, right? That he may have manipulated to believe or make them believe that it was something that it was not, right? I believe that there was a lineup of women, as she admitted, and so did he, lined up to be the next in line. But the moment that he found his number one victim, I believe he took off with that. Okay, she making all this cheese. She got this going on. You heard him talk about the Tubi. You heard him talk about different type of things that they're going to be doing now. So he continued to talk about her success, not in a way where, oh, I'm proud of my woman, right? In a way like, I'm getting half of that too. It's giving me that kind of energy. Now, to be honest, I haven't seen enough of Sunny nor Moses to formulate a formal, characteristic theme on them, or idea of what they're spewing out into the universe. But I can honestly say that he likes to play with words. Okay. And while I only come to talk about this clip, I saw a lot of things in interviews that he has done along with her, alongside her. And Sunny giving me, I'm stuck on the I'm the wife title. Okay. That means nothing. Take that from a divorcee of two. Okay. That means nothing that you are the wife. You must act on the deal of being a wife, and not just I'm the wife. Okay. Or I'm the husband. Just because he's your husband doesn't mean that he's husband in, if that makes sense. Okay. So I don't believe that. He says a lot of stuff that he knows will tickle her toes, okay? But it doesn't give me, I'm living by what I'm saying. It doesn't give me that kind of energy for him, okay? So I can't take him serious. Trish K says, I agree. Trish K also says that Destiny was looking thirsty, and was. Mama Bees is still speaking to everyone. Coco I says Destiny really did want Moses to be with someone for 15 years. Destiny said that enjoy the long distance relationship. Destiny is a taker and not a giver. She wants to be a man. Good point. Let's see. Did I speak to review hour? Hello, if I didn't. But that's the reality of it. I know that we have our opinion of Destiny, and she is all that we have called her up until this point. Okay, unstable in our opinion, right? Not able to stand on her own 2 feet. Continue to manipulate the narrative to be painted out as a person that she's not. She's all of those things. We're not taking away from that. But when we talk about a Sunny and a Moses, I gotta say that somebody lied along the way, and I honestly say that it probably was not Destiny. Okay. And not that that's even a point right now, because the reality of it is that's her husband now. That's her problem. Let her deal with it. And it may not be a problem, because I saw men that was trash to some, and then when they got to the other side, they was Gucci, right? So it can be a treasure for her. I do not know. However, he's not giving me like I'm sold on Sunny. I'm not getting that. But I am getting that he's sold on the success of Sunny. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Okay. And I want to talk about what's her name? I want to talk about Sunny referring to Destiny as the one that got flown in, humped on, and flown out. Okay. Now, my theory will always be careful what a man tells you about their ex, because what are they saying about you behind your back? Okay. And oftentimes, if the conversation continue to be about the ex, you have to ultimately question yourself. Okay, what's the real deal? Am I being baited, until that workout, or am I being baited until they get what they want? I probably wouldn't have married Moses right away, but to each his own. However, I don't think that she took enough time to see the narrative of this. If Destiny tends to continue to be the conversation, what is the motive all along? Hell, I'll be like, keep her off my dinner table. I'm tired of hearing about her. But the fact that he continues to go on and on about her, I do have questions, if I can be honest. Destiny didn't want Moses. Destiny is a female Martell. She needs to worry about taking care of her child. Move on with her life. I agree. I wouldn't give it I wouldn't give it that much thought as she continues to do. I'm sorry, I wouldn't. But to each his own, like I said, you guys continue to share the live, as I said, but like I said, I can't, right? So, like I said, Sunny referred to Destiny as a flown in, humped on, and flown out. Okay. She got nutted on, wiped herself off, and went on about her business. Okay. And he calls her a side chick. Now, I I'm looking at her as a side chick, right? Based off what she exhibited all these years with Martell and everybody else, yada yada yada. However, in this situation, I think it's unfair to call her a side chick because here's the reality: you so eager to call her a side chick now, which her definition is a side chick, right? She plays side chick to your ex-wife. However, for all of that time, you could never get me to do that. But however, I don't think it's fair for you to be the one calling her a side chick because that's what your now current wife want to hear. Dog her, babe. Dog her. Like I don't think that's cool because when you was nutting, you didn't refer to her as a side chick. But now all of something that you got another place to dump your nut, now all of something she's a side chick. I'm sorry, I can't get down with that. Okay, continue to be the man that you're trying to get to prove to us that you are without calling her a bunch of names because she wasn't that when you laid with her and messed around with her and gave her a false pretense that you guys were building on something, that y'all wasn't. Yeah, she admitted that you guys were broken up, but stop trying to act like she was a side chick when you know damn well you was working on something that she thought you was working on something and that wasn't your narrative. You even said yourself, okay, when she came to the Monica event, I like what I saw. Oh, so y'all was digging each other and y'all was making, plans behind the scenes. So that's why I said that Sunny and Moses probably need to sit this round out because they're creating something for themselves that's going to make a bigger whole. And Destiny won't be the only one talking. You know what I mean? Moses like Destiny too. It went on a long time. It did. I believe if Destiny had more Trish, he probably would have married her too. Honestly, she just didn't have enough for him to, put all his options away right now. But Sunny has more, and a little bit more stable, and she has some things going for herself. So he was like, I'm taking this opportunity. I don't give a dang, and I understand. At least what he's saying. Not that I would have moved that way, but I understand what he was, trying to do. I just can't get down with it at all. But let's listen to it together. This is Moses and Sunny having a conversation. Just look how, and I have a problem with women desperate to know what the other look like. It gave me low vibrational. It gave me self-esteem issues. It gave me like I need more, baby. I couldn't get down with that. But I'll let you guys hear it for yourself. Let's go.
What's going on, Sarah? You know how to talk about this. How's she dressed? Makeup on. I see everything. Yeah, makeup on. Does she have on a dress? Like a dress, like a sudden one dress. Like I don't really know what to call it. I'm the man, so I don't know what she had on. Did she have she had heels? Yeah, she had heels. So she was looking cute. Yeah, I guess so. It got a little bit heated, but wait a minute, you said a little how heated? She went on me a little bit. She went outside. I wasn't the man that she wanted me to be. She basically feel like.
Okay, pause. Okay, you guys can hear what I said. What did she have on? Now he's trying not to give her like he wasn't looking. Of course, you couldn't miss Destiny cleavage out across the table. All her tatas was out. Okay, so stop trying to act like I'm a man. I don't really know what that's called. You know what's called damn well. It's called a onesie. Okay, and you also know that her tits was hanging out of the dang on onesie. Stop playing like you wasn't looking. I really wasn't interested because I was looking at, I was just had, my first view was my wife. Child, please, you was not thinking about your wife in that moment. Okay, and here's how I know why. But let's continue to look, continue to listen.
She basically feel like we stabbed her in her back. And I was getting married. She felt like that we was talking. Wow. And did you clear it up? I cleared it up. I just told her my wife kept professional. She had your best interest. I said, we had your best interest. She went on about, she said she was my friend. When she was my friend. Whoa. I said, y'all had a work relationship. People, she can't tell you 5 things about me. She can't even tell you where I live. She can't name any of my other friends.
Hold on, pause. Now, let me be clear. I do believe that Destiny thought her and Sunny was something that they were not. I do think that because we saw her play that same role with Melody, just try to charge her way in there and be something that nobody told her she was. So I do believe that Destiny probably got attached based off of her really, having her conversation, which was her job with Destiny. I do believe that Destiny tried to insert herself more than she needed to. And Sunny is right about she can't tell you this, this, and this, because even doing Destiny interviews, all she could say is we was working on something. Well, working on something doesn't mean that you guys ever got to the finish line of actually becoming friends. So that wasn't your friend Destiny, if I can be clear and fair. Okay, let's continue on.
Where I live, she can't name any of my other friends. Like, if you're someone's friend, which I'm so tired of people overusing this word, friend, you would know something about them, like their personal life, who they're dating, things that matter. I was never your friend. That's your mishap because as a producer, I have to talk to people. I got to sit down. I got to learn your life. So it does seem like a friend type of mode because I'm calling you, I'm asking you questions, you're opening up. But that's on you if you blur the lines between business and reality. Because the reality is, we're not friends. It's my job.
Okay, now, and let me be clear, I don't believe that they were friends. However, I do believe that some conversations that Sunny may not have been or was supposed to extend, she extended. And I can see Destiny was going through a lot. So Destiny probably did think that she was confiding in her with certain stuff about her man and all of that stuff while Sunny had her eye on her man. And I could be woman enough to say this. So Sunny was still coming from a professional world, but and Destiny was probably just venting to her as her personal assigned producer. And by her venting to her, Destiny thought it was something that it was not. However, at the same time, in Sunny's mind, she's like, I already got my eye on him. So, like, this information is good for me, right? But let's continue on. Let's continue to listen.
She doesn't know my middle name. Probably doesn't even know my full name. And there was never any give and take in this relationship. It was always me giving her advice, me producing her, me pouring into her. What did she pour into my cup? Ever. I have enough friends.
All right, now wait a minute, Sonny.
All she had to say about
Now wait a minute, Sonny. She didn't pour anything into your cup because the roles have switched. You as her producer, she's pouring in, she's pouring out to you because that's your job, as you just said, because you contradicted yourself, okay? You said, what did she pour into yourself, into your cup? It wasn't her job to pour anything into your cup if you guys were on a business level. You were doing your job and she was doing hers as the reality star, okay? She was telling you what was going on with her because that's what she's supposed to do, and then you were taking it and doing what you needed to do with it. So for her to be pouring into you, that wasn't her position, that's your position. So you contradicting yourself, but we'll continue on.
Say about me was that she felt like I stabbed her in the back. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You always friends. Yeah. And by me knowing her all these years, I should have done her like that. But all those years, you were just a side chick. You were being flown in, pumped on, and flew back out. Right. Let's not act like
Now, I told you I got a problem with men that sit and encourage the negativity about another woman. That's a big thing for me. Okay, just don't say nothing. If your wife is going off, just don't say nothing. But he agreed. Right. You know why he agreed? Because he's the one that told Sonny that. Man, she was in here. I was doing this for her, and then I was flown around. I wasn't even interested. So Sonny swallowed the bullshit. Okay, Sonny swallowed it without really thinking rational. If she was in Destiny's shoe, really really would you have taken it that way, right? So Sunny swallowed and she digests what she wanted to hear, but not reasoning with what he's saying. Now he's agreeing with her saying, she just got flown in, humped on, and flown out. Girl, do you really think that that's all that happened? I don't think that that's all that happened. Now, was he walking around the community with her? I seriously doubt it. But I do think that she was in different places with him, as we saw on Instagram. They went out together. They were saw in different parties together. So there was something going on. Even so much, we saw the dang on man ankle bracelet. Okay, so stop, right? So they were in something. It wasn't just a hit and run. So stop acting like you buying what he's saying, because that wasn't the case. Now, whether he viewed her in the light of a boyfriend girlfriend type situation, now that's a different story. But they definitely was together, whether he want to call it that or not. So you probably shouldn't be so comfortable with saying what he told you, what you wanted to hear, if I can make it make sense. Let's continue on. I'll get back to the comments.
Let's not act like it was some grave long relationship of 15 years. No, you were one of the ones that was in the call log while the main chick was out away. Let's be clear.
Hold on, guys. Yada 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 yada. What happened? All right, hold on.
What's going on? So,
Hold
you
on.
know how to talk with your name. Probably doesn't even know my full name. While the main chick was out away. Let's be clear. Yeah. Like, stop trying to make it seem like y'all had this 15-year long relationship of her really getting to know you. You were getting put in a hotel room to sit back out after the weekend. She said, I want a man for her because I quit looking out for us financially. You can't carry all her. Like, first of all, she says you're not here. You just got out of, you're the one who just got out of a divorce that you claim is so bad and all these different things that you're claiming. You shouldn't have been in a relationship as fast as you were and putting it out there. Let's be clear. She wanted you to come to save her. That's what she did. I told her that. And she was saying that I'm not ill. She said, I'm my brother.
Okay, let's pause for a moment. I believe my dog is about to start making some noise, but I'm gonna try to get through it. So let's pause for a moment, okay? Sonny, shame on you because again, you swallowed what he was telling you, right? You swallowed what he was telling you, and you didn't really reason with her as a woman, right? Your first position is to be a woman and then his wife, right? But always put yourself in that shoe because it could be your turn tomorrow, okay? And because Moses strike me as the opportunist, okay? Now you're saying that she think that I quit looking at her or looking out for her. I think you stopped looking out for her because you didn't want it to get back to Sunny because I believe that you and Sunny was in an active situation. I mean, when Destiny and you was together, I think you and Sunny might have been already started what y'all was doing, right? So therefore, you didn't want no receipts of you still sending her stuff. You heard Destiny say for that one receipt, you just sent me money in April. So in August. So when did this start, right? So Destiny was already telling, you didn't want that to get back to Sunny. And then you turned around and said that she had a lot of stuff going on, and Sonny agreed that you can't save her from everything. Well, if he was her man and he was nothing to her, whether he want to say he was or not, he definitely was supposed to supply her. Okay, I ain't letting nobody sit on top of me who can't do nothing for me. Get you your balls, your DICK off of me. I can do myself if that's what it's going to come for. So ain't no free nuts around here. You see how that work, right? So I don't understand. Oh, well, she can't look for you. Yeah, I get that to a certain extent. But do for yourself first, Destiny. And then that way, when a person decides that they're gonna go skedaddle on you, you've already had a way for yourself. I don't believe that you were, making a way for yourself the way that you should have, honestly. But Sonny, sit this one out, like I said. Dark, the dog heard your dog and started, oh Lord, he over here whistling, child. But y'all know since I have the other kids, he's usually allowed to run around the house. But because he's not kids friendly, I can't let him out to mingle with them only when the kids are in school. So he's not feeling the fact that he's in my bedroom. So that's that. But yeah, I can't get with it, y'all. I can't.
I'm not healed. She said, I lost my brother, I lost my sister, I lost my granny. And baby told her I am. I'm using that as motivation. Yeah. But I told her she wasn't healed from her divorce. That has nothing to do with you. And she started going on with other stuff. I just don't argue with no. Well, the female, that's not your place. That's my place. I see that I probably needed to be there. Yeah. Well,
Wait a minute, pause. He knew he was going. He didn't invite you because he knew what Destiny was heading for. He knew that Destiny was going to pull that rug right from up under his tail, okay? So that's why he didn't invite you. If he wanted you there, he would have invited you. So stop. That was my place. Girl, what you want to get in a cat fight over some ding dong? Y'all got to be another kind of baby. No. Okay. So just the fact that you want him to put you in a room, he didn't invite you. He knew he was going to go sit down with Destiny. He knew producers was already going to arrange for that. So if he wanted you to be there, why wouldn't they have arranged that? He knew that Destiny was gonna pull that rug right from under him. So no, you weren't invited. You weren't welcome. Okay.
Hey, all we can do is move forward. To focus on us and our love, our relationship, our marriage, and Destiny just have to deal with it. I got another thing. When I went to meet with Destiny, I forgot to wear my ring.
Pause, 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 pause. You forgot to do what? Mr. Moses, you forgot to do what? You mean to tell me you run around here talking about, and I'm the wife, and that's what it is. You mean to tell me you shouting that out to the rooftop and that's my wife, and I love my wife, and my wife got this going on, my wife got that going on, and you forgot to go wear your ring to the one person that's out here screaming you don't love her, the one person that's out here screaming I ain't messing with her. You know what I mean? Hold on, guys. You mean to tell me you forgot to wear that ring to the one place that mattered, right? So I don't believe that he forgot to wear his ring. I believe that he didn't want Destiny to feel the hurt that he know that she already felt. You know why? Because he cared for her more than he likes to admit. Whatever you call it, you care for her. So you didn't forget to wear your ring and then put it back on when you was going to go home and tell your wife, I did sit down with Destiny, okay? So where they do that at? Because if you forgot to wear it to Destiny, you dang sure would have forgot to wear it to sit down with your wife. But you remember to put it back on because you knew it mattered a lot to your wife that you had your ring on. Now, I wouldn't have brought the story, but she looked like she brought it, okay? And she joked about it a little bit, like, you know what I mean? But she knew what time it was.
I just want you to know that. Convenience. So it was looking like y'all was on a whole date then. No, I wasn't on a whole date. You was on a date with James girlfriend? No, I wasn't. You know she was looking for that ring. So you should have been like, yeah, it's right here in your face. Like, I'm going to do it. I leave it up to you to where she can see your ring. But you make sure you keep that ring on, though. I got it. You feel me? I ain't coming off. Because I don't want to hear something a little helpful. Talking about, yeah, he ain't had that ring on. I love you. Just know that. And it's not coming off. I know you love me because you chose me out of all those other women.
Now, hold on. I'm gonna get back to the comments, y'all, but I can't make this stuff up, okay? Now she's making it about Destiny versus, you know what I mean, her making it about the fact that he walked out the house with his ring to go meet his ex, okay? You should have really turned around and dealt with that and stayed off Destiny because men sometimes like to switch it up so that you don't focus on what's at hand here and talk about the other stuff that does not matter. But you were able to switch it on Destiny. She was waiting for you not to wear that ring. No, it's a him issue, not her issue. You know what I mean? He walked out without the ring. She didn't make him walk out without the ring, but because of the love that he shared inside of his heart, whatever that kind of love looked like, he decided, I don't want to put it on her like that. I've already done enough damage. I don't want to hurt her like that. So he took the ring off. Okay. And she's saying that Destiny was waiting. Probably so. Destiny probably was waiting to see if he was going to have that ring on. And she's saying that she's going to flaunt her ring around to Destiny, you know, put it all in her face. Why? Because that's your priority. Is your priority about building a marriage, making your marriage work, or is your priority about sticking it to Destiny? I got your man, your man, your man. You got to make that make sense. I'm confused of the mission or what you're trying to accomplish because it's real contradicting. Okay, I don't understand what it is that you're trying to prove. We've already known that you got him; he's your husband. But what is the whole notion of what I'm going to put my ring in your face? What are you trying to prove? You know what I mean? I'm confused. All right. And then she turned around and says, I know you love me because you chose me all them other hoes. And guess what? How you fighting one right now, you're going to continue to fight your entire marriage because Moses don't give me I'm healed, delivered, and want to be a single man. He gives me I am the bachelorette. Okay, I am going to have the bachelor party and I'm going to continue to have the bachelorette party. And I want everybody in the room. He gives me that kind of energy. He doesn't give me, you know, I want to be a single man. You know, I mean, I want to be a married man. I think he really did marry for the opportunity. Okay, now hopefully it work out because some people go, you know, in for it one way and it comes out another way. I get it, but he's not giving me like I'm sold on Sunny. Okay, I think if somebody else come along, so the battle that she's fighting with Destiny right now, she's gonna be fighting that her whole entire marriage because he just admitted over there with Dustin that you know, he played both. Although he was playing with words a lot, he definitely was basically leading Destiny on at the same time as Sunny. Now, Sunny was the winner in the end, at least that's what her prize looked like. I don't know. I don't have nothing to do with it. But it is what it is, right? Unfortunately, Sonny doesn't understand marriage. A ring don't mean a thing if it's no commitment. I agree, Casey. Moses loved a good side chick. He will keep up this before. I agree. He'll keep this up. Absolutely. Sonny is for the rude awakening. In my opinion, Moses is playing in her face. He is. He's telling her what he want to hear. She's all googly over him. He's like, yeah, suck it up. Girl, listen, I've been there and I've done that. I ain't saying nothing I ain't already been through, okay? Child, listen. Shar, you are breaking it all the way down. 50 thumbs up. I know I would come and somebody could relate. I agree, Kay. Let's see. I agree. And Sonny decided to marry a man that was dealing with a woman 15 years, even during his first marriage. Sonny making herself look stupid. Exactly. Because if he did it to her for 15 years, I know dang well he about to do it to you. Okay. Sunny seems to be insecure. She's invested in winning Moses from Destiny. Obviously, the marriage license wasn't enough. Ooh, review hour, say it again. I think Moses is going to drag Sunny down, way down. They always do. There's no coming back from that. Moses was paying for plane tickets, giving Destiny money. He was in the ex women. He was in the ex-husband house with Destiny at his at her Christmas party. He liked her. Sunny needs to chill. I agree. Miss Cheryl, hello, how are you? Phyllis in the building. Happy Sunday. Welcome. Kay Hayes says, I think Sunny was explaining why they were not friends. Okay. Okay. I didn't look at it like that, but I'm not against what you're saying. Okay. Sunny fall for that. Moses wrong too. I agree. Hi Robin, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Sunny says she gave Destiny money. Moses gave Destiny money. Mel gave Destiny money. Destiny wants to be a victim sometimes, and other times she has the big D energy. I'm confused. Hell, me too. Destiny's storyline is boring. I hate to see a woman put herself in this position of victimization. Destiny was wait a minute. Destiny has so many other things to worry about other than her dating life. My opinion. I agree, Robin. Sunny talks to Moses like he's her son. That convo between Sunny and Moses were cringy. She sat there and interrogated him about what Destiny wore. This relationship isn't going to last, in my opinion. Well, the truth is Fidel. Okay. Hey, at Shar Reality, Sunny was getting insecure with that question. What was she wearing? Did she have heels on? Child, I was confused, Angela. I was like, huh? What the hell that got to do with anything? If she didn't have heels on, she had flats. Was that a problem? Like, did you hear a secret? Like, if she wear heels, that means she was going to do them that night? I'm confused. What did that mean? Okay. Destiny has been running her broke mouth about them, and they responded with facts, and now people not feeling it. Shadil, welcome to Shadil. I don't know if I'm going to butcher your name, but welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. I don't think it's a matter of um I don't know. I really don't know enough about Sunny and Moses. If I could be honest, I'm just going off of what I saw. And what I saw is it's not giving secure. That's all I'm saying. Now I believe that they should have responded. To go on a whole rant about somebody that you're unbothered by, I'm confused by the reaction that you're looking for. I will say that with my whole 40 double D, I'm confused. But welcome to the chat, sweetie. I do agree that she was a side chick and he was just telling her honest opinion. Okay. Milani says, I am not Team Destiny. She's only loves herself. Ooh, I can agree with that, honestly. Moses liked Destiny too. It went on a long time. I agree. Destiny didn't want Moses. Destiny is a female. Okay, I think I read that one. Um, but that's the reality of it. So Moses dragged Destiny, and Sonny comes in as insecure. He didn't wear his ring because he cared about Destiny feelings in that moment, at least in my opinion. But let's move on to Melody for a final topic. And Melody pulls the bloggers to the front of the classroom. Now, she made no reference to who she was speaking about, but folks on this community, are assuming that she's making reference to an individual, which I'm not going to dare to mention here. However, I know people gonna come. Well, what's the difference in y'all dragging all the other cast members and Melody get a chance to, y'all be making up stuff. I know y'all coming, okay. But before y'all get there, let's make some things clear, okay. To continue to bully someone or make up things about somebody that is untrue. You can have your opinion about what you saw, but to bring up something that is untrue, continuously trying to spin the narrative or the characteristics of someone is wrong, and you can be incriminated for it. Okay, so I already know. Well, people make up stuff for Letitia all the time, and Kimmy too, and the rest of the cast members. But we're reacting to what we have seen. It's another thing when you come here and spew just plain lies off of what you believe and not what you have saw. That is a form of harassment and bullying. Okay, so Melanie finally pulls up, honey, and she, she's got a conversation. She says, when you sit back and be quiet, And she says, you need to know the difference between an opinion versus bullying. She says, if you're the one talking and nobody is going back and forth with you, then what do you call that? Okay. It's basically called bullying and harassment. She said, I'm going to school you guys today. I'm going to give you some type of lesson because it's about time I teach you. Okay. She said, you keep going on and on and on and on. She says, you can't hide. Ain't no entertainment purposes only. TV, she's a public figure. Ain't none of that, right? Because there is a difference between just poking and reacting to what you see. Okay, so she says you can say what you want. Um, you can say what you want to, but there is a thin line. She says you keep talking. That means that you basically have an issue. Okay. Um, she says, so don't become bothered by, and this is why I think she's talking about one particular person, because she said you can't become bothered by when somebody responds to you after you spew all this negativity out into the universe. Now you want to basically cry wolf, okay? Now you want to, God this and God that and God this and God that. Well, was you thinking about God when you were spewing all this negativity into the community? Okay, she says that in the air. You were spewing all that in the air, right? Making things up. She says you basically need to handle people accordingly. And I could honestly go off the limb and says I do believe that Moses isn't compatible with Destiny. She's too irresponsible. Okay, Moses loved a good. Okay, okay, I agree. But at the end of the day, back to what I was saying about Melody is she's basically making an example out of who she's speaking about, and she's going to make that example very firm. Okay, there's a big difference in creating your own content and responding to what we've already gave you guys to respond to. Then it becomes your opinion and entertainment purposes. But to just go off the limb of just harassing and just you cannot do it, okay? And be my first person that I line the hell up, but I will, teach you about a valuable lesson, which way you want to go, right? And that's just the reality for it, right? So I say be careful, right? Because like I said, that's why I love my chat, because it allows me and it holds me accountable and it allows me to go back and reflect and listen to my videos, and I just get a chance to say, okay, I could have did it this way, I could have did it that way. And every month my prayer is to God that I will go back and reflect on the things that I have put out there and see if there's anything I need to change. There may not be anything I need to change, but there may be one or two things that I definitely need to change. So I can appreciate that about it, right? And with that being said, let her not make an example out of you. Just do things from a good heart. You can disagree because people be like, oh, well, y'all all Melody, Melody send y'all over here. Like I said in the past, I don't know what it is about people that want to come in one way and go another way. That's your choice, right? But stand on that. I used to like you, but I no longer like you. Don't make it seem like you've always came in like liking somebody and then we're all crazy, because that's not the case, and you know it, right? So the reality of that is just stand on what you're saying, but make sure you're doing it in a way that won't land your tail in the courtroom, okay? And make sure you're doing it in a way that you won't have to put out money that you may or may not have, okay? And also make sure you're doing it, prioritize your life, right? Because if you got all this other stuff going on already, lawsuit here, lawsuit there, here, there, and everywhere, why the hell do you have time to come back and do it again in another sequence, right? In another way. We heard you the first time doing it, it was ignorant that time. So why do you have the time and the energy to do it again? It just blows my mind. Okay, so I can't get with it, but neither here nor there. She stepped to the front of the classroom and says, who wants to be first? And the individual says, me. And she says, you're it. Okay. And that's how that happened. Listen, checkmates, I have to go. I love y'all. There's nothing you can do about it. And remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. If you aren't following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me at TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X at Shar's Reality number 6. If you aren't following my backup page, go ahead and follow me at Shar's World number 6. My Cash App and my email is in my bio section, along with the description section of this video, amongst others. If you have not hit the like button, go ahead and hit that like button on your way out if you didn't when you came in. I'll be back in a little bit. Until next time, bye.